you this morning. What do you have for breakfast?
Breakfast champions.
Breakfast of champions? Yeah, really?
Steak, eggs, peppers, sweet potato, protein waffle.
Oh my gosh. Look at this man right here. This is a man. When you eat this type of breakfast, you know it's a man.
Wait,
Ooh.
the question is,
What's
though,
this?
is he a man or is he a manly man?
It's cold brew coffee.
Brew coffee. Is it dark?
Nice fun. Dark, but not too sweet.
Mm.
New favorite thing alert. A sweet potato on chocolate chip protein waffle. Oh,
Hey.
so good. I could let you have a bite.
Yeah, I'll put that one.
Okay.
Because I did everything for you.
I love you, Mom.
Put that on.
Oh, me that butterfly. I didn't.
Hate walking in vans. Back of the lip
Well, you gotta break it in.
hurts my feet.
This is my. I do that. Clean good.
Ooh. Ooh.
So your teeth are cleaned all good because they're about to leave.
Ooh, I got it.
Look at Dan, my skin is clearing up.
It's all about working out.
Okay. I think it's a combination of everything that I'm doing.
Yes.
Staying hydrated, working out,
Less
Washing my
processed foods.
face every day, less processed foods.
This is how we track nutrition. Carbohydrates, fats, proteins. The blue is the carbs, the red is the fats, the green is the protein. Track all your food, and then you know how you're doing. Keep track.
Keep track.
Stay on track.
Oh! Excuse my bad camera work. This is my first day.
And that's right. Into the store. That's how he sleeps next to you without sleeping next to you.
Oh! Dude, I didn't know where he was because I was like, is he still in my room? And I kept like trying to look around in the dark. And then I just see this strand coming out of my laundry basket. And I'm like, so I look a little bit closer and it's him. And he stayed there for like a long time.
Good.
Last bite.
Alright. You can dry and put away eye wash.
Okay. Recording either.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just tripped on the dishwasher. Like a pro.
But right before that, she said genius, and then 1 millisecond later, slams chin into open dishwasher.
Dude, I have that song stuck in my head now. Rubber ducky, rubber ducky. My impression was better the first time. Dad, will I find my rubber ducky someday?
Definitely.
What are we doing, Dad? Bye, Sebastian.
Oh yeah. I moved in this baby pine cone. Whew.
Dad. No, rock, paper, scissors.
Turkey.
Put one on your knee.
Hey, feeling good, like I should. When in darker, walk around the neighborhood. Feeling blessed, never stressed. Got that sunshine on my Sunday best. Yeah, hey, every day can be a better day despite the challenge. All you
Got the mango stuff that we bought. I made one the other day. It's amazing. Amazing! Mango lassi! Yeah! Lassi!
Oh! My dad's Tarzan!
It's okay. Hey, feeling good, like I should. When in dark, walk around the neighborhood. Feeling blessed, never stressed.
Hey,
Yeah?
you ever seen this before?
My Sunday best. Hey, some days you wake up and nothing works. You feel surrounded. Your feet some gravity to get you grounded. Keep good things inside your ears, just like the waves and sound it. And just say
I'm outside on lunch and I'm singing! I have my safety shoes on, I have my safety goggles on. Safety, 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 going home safe. And you know what? I feel pretty, oh so pretty, oh so pretty and witty and bright.
walk around the neighborhood. Feeling blessed, never stressed. Shine on my Sunday best. Hey, feeling good, like I should. When in darker, walk around the neighborhood. Feeling blessed, never stressed.
My dad's part of the wall now. Oh. Come on. Yes! 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 TKO! TKO!
Hey, feeling good, like I should.
Blah 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 blah. Going through some old photos, found some stuff to show you. Here is my graduation party, a bunch of photos that mom put together on a board or whatever. It shows me first day of school, riding the little three-wheelers and stuff. Then this was like the downstairs area of our house, all the wood paneling. This is again my graduation party, so all sorts of stuff, trophies out on display. Downstairs area where I'd always watch TV, in the corner there is the movie Wind that I had on the VCR. And that's about it. Oh, here's a fun one. Graduation day. Get up, Marcy.
Hey Brent, Adele asked us to chime in here and put a couple thoughts together, so here we are. Dad and I.
So this is my Father's Day message.
Hi, Dad. This is my Father's Day Q&A sort of thing, I guess.
So one of the things she asked about was, what was our first memory? Well, since we were there from the very beginning, we had a lot of first memories. So I'll tell you my first memory, and this is on D-Day on December 7th, is when we were actually in the delivery room. And your dad was right there digging in, man. But anyway, when you very first were born, the very first words, the very thing I remember him saying to me was, "It's a boy!" And that's what he said in the delivery room. And that's my very first real life memory of you. So how about you, Dad? What's your first memory?
It was after we brought you home, and you proceeded to, I was changing your diaper, and you proceeded to piss on me.
Okay, that wasn't too glamorous, but yeah, that's the thing he remembers.
Yeah.
Yep.
My first memory of Brent is when I found his profile on Facebook, MySpace, and I saw a very cute picture of a boy in a race car and liked cars, so that was a check. And he liked Harry Potter, and he had a kid, so I knew that he would be probably more accepting of my having a child. So I sent him a message, and that's how it began.
My first memory of me and B is when me and some of my friends from Cub Scouts were having a birthday party at my house, and there was a piñata, and none of the kids could get it down, and so him and Steven had to knock down the piñata for us.
My first memory with you, I believe, was on my first day of first grade. You drove me to school and we took pictures. Well, we took pictures at the foot of your apartment, and then you drove me there, and I was wearing this like pink flowery sweater with my little blonde hair and curls, and you were taking pictures of me, and I just remember I was really happy that you would always send me off on my first day of school, and that was something that I always really fondly remembered.
So, funny habits, and I don't know, I don't consider them funny habits, but I know you have a lot of different mannerisms and things, and the thing that I appreciate about you is you're always how precise that you are, and you know, I guess it's your OCD kicking in, and that's definitely one of my traits too, but I appreciate how precise you are with things and how you follow through. And I don't think that's a funny habit. I think that's a good habit. But what do you think, Dad? Do you have a funny habit or something that he does?
Boy, I don't really know of any funny habits that you have. But, well, I'll just turn that back over to Mom here.
Okay.
A funny habit that he has is, well, one of my favorite things that he does is when he is really truly laughing at something, it's like the most loud, contagious laugh, and you just can hear the happiness, and it makes me smile, and it makes me happy and laugh. So I really love when I make him laugh, or I hear him laugh at a show or something. It's just one of my favorite things.
You have lots of different habits, I think. They're all very funny, because sometimes you range from like, oh, I just want to do my own thing, like, just leave me be. And other times you're like a total jokester, and it's really funny. I guess one of my favorite habits that you have is probably when you, whenever you do something like, and you are really concentrating, you get like this face, and it's just like it's funny, but it's also like you can tell like how hard you're working, and I like that a lot because I think I do the same thing when I like really get into something. I'm just like so I like that.
Favorite memory, there's so many to pick from the last 13 years, so can't really pick one. So my closest would be our engagement weekend in New York City. It was definitely like one of the best weekends of my whole life, and it was just very special, and like there was a lot of really great memories from that weekend, and it was super personal, and just every moment was amazing, and it was all just us. There wasn't like a bunch of other people around, or you know, a lot of crowds. Well, I mean, a lot of crowds, but just it wasn't like all our friends and family and everyone around. It was like just us in our own little world, and it was very special and awesome, and probably very much the top of the list. So
My favorite memory of him is the time he played video games with me, and I had to bug him into doing it.
We have so many memories together, which I feel really thankful for. Probably, I don't know, it's so hard to pick. One of my favorite memories with you is when we were going outside to work out, and it was really cold, and I was like, I don't want to do this. I was like just whining about it, and you were like, just go, it'll be fine, I'll be there with you. And so I started doing the workout and stuff, and it was going good, and then it just like started snowing, and it was just kind of ethereal, like, I don't know, it was really beautiful, and I was just working like really hard. I was like trying to do all these burpees, and after we took like these really cool photos, and it was just kind of a really special moment, and I don't think it's something that I'll ever forget. So yeah.
So good on that.
So let's see, something that you helped us with. Well, you've been a helper your whole life, that's for sure. We are kind of doing people, you know, that's what we just are doers. We're not sitter-bys. So you've definitely helped us with a lot of different things throughout your life, helped us do a lot of chores and all that things. But some of the things that really stick out to me as things that you've helped with have been when you've come down here for visits. You've helped us a lot, and you helped tremendously with Grandma Brown when, you know, we were down here and you were in Ohio, and you really took charge of the situation and helped us a lot with that. And Dad, he was one that gave a lot of orders, so I'm sure he can help think of things that you helped him with.
Oh yeah, there was probably did a lot of things to the boats, all of them that we've had. Helped
Professional
take care
boat
of the,
waxer.
Yeah, clean them and
Helped us put the lettering
do
on the CNC.
Yeah. Windows, you did a lot of windows, but I think I had to tell you, but
Yeah, he's been a good helper for a lot of things.
yeah.
Car cleaning,
Car
boat
cleaning
waxing.
and when you
taking care of old ladies, grandmas and moms.
yeah, Mom, here when she says you're not going at the hospital, when we were at the hospital, and you came clear back here and got my clothes and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
that was a big help.
Yep.
every day he helps me by pushing me to be the best person that I can be, and always wanting to be better. He is very good at that with himself, and seeing him always trying to be the best definitely makes me want to be a better person. And I know that he always is pushing for all of us to be the best version of ourselves, and I appreciate that he wants that for us. So
You help me pretty much every single day, which is awesome. Like, you're always pushing me to do more and helping me with anything I need, and you're always willing to listen, which is something I really appreciate. And you've been there for me since like day one, obviously, but I just always appreciate your help, like when things were really hard with my eating disorder, and like you would just always sit down with me and like push me through every single meal, and you would go with me to the therapist appointments with Mom, and that was a really hard time for me, and honestly for the family. And I feel really grateful that you and our family was there to support me during that, because I don't know how I wouldn't have made it out of there without you guys. So that's something I feel really thankful for.
So anyway, really what we just want to say is we're really proud of how you turned out. You're a great guy, and you have turned out to be an awesome dad for Adele. So my wish for you is have a wonderful Father's Day.
Happy birthday, too.
Yeah, happy birthday early, big 4-0, holy cow. So
I am very grateful to have him in my life, and so glad that I have such a good person who cares about my son also, and wants him to be a great person, and cares about him and loves him. And it's been so nice to have him there to help with Cohen over the years. And you know, I love our little family, and it's not always perfect, and it's crazy, and we get mad and fight sometimes, but I love all of you guys, and I'm so grateful to have such a wonderful man be part of our lives.
You are just an awesome dad, and you always push yourself to do more, and you're always like, I'm trying to be a great dad, and I want you to realize that you already are. Like, you do it every single day, and I realize I'm not always like easy or like fun to be around or like whatever. I mean, that comes with parenting in of itself, but you're just there for me every single day. You've been with me through everything. We have so many fun memories together, and you're always making me laugh and smile even when I don't want to. And you're just so cool, and I look up to you, and I hope that someday I can be like a fraction of how cool you are.
happy Father's Day.
Happy
We love you
Father's
lots, and we miss you for sure. Bye-bye.
Happy Father's Day. Love you.
Happy Father's Day.
From the bottom of my heart, happy Father's Day, and I love you. Bye.